All right, guys, let's run through how to top to bottom write your essay, ALIT. All right, so you click on the course, come into the Canvas, right? You always want to read the instructions before you even do anything else, or at least have it pulled up. All right, incorporating ideas from two sources. All right, that means I need to get two sources. So I might start with that. Labels, two sources. Cool. Then you want to see this, discuss how labels affect a person's sense of identity. That's the big key question. That's what you've got to be answering the whole time. You don't want to get bogged down in just talking about labels. You need to talk about how labels explain identity. All right, let's go. So first, I'm going to come back here, open another window. And so I don't have my Mango Street book. It's still in my office, but whatever. I'll get a quote from here. It's like, if we're talking about labels, I could just like rip from like Kathy and the cat, Queen of the Cats or something. I mean, whatever, anything from Mango is going to do. So you want to get your quotes lined up, or references, I should say. And then the other labels. What am I going to use? The article. Let's go to week 2. Your life is a number. I think this is good. How to stop. No. Let's use some week 3 stuff. I like these. I like these ones. My Goda is probably going to be good. Let's find a little quote in here. Needless to say, one day I was late for school, needed a pass for my vice principal. I was not, okay, sure. Well, let's go to the bottom. I still get looks and stares, but it doesn't upset me. And in a way, I traded in one stereotype for one home feeling good. Let's try the top. I'd gone from Dorks. This seems good. Cool. Seems great. All right, so let's put that in there. Get my quotes already ready to run. And then my other quote. Where the hell's the book? Okay. Let's go to, oh yeah, hairs might be good. My mother's hair, like the rosettes. Nah. Boys and girls would probably be good. Boys and girls live in separate worlds. Sure. I mean, we could just use that. Like, I should up it a little bit. Someday I'll have a best friend. Oh, here we go. Perfect. My name. It means sadness. It means waiting. It is the number 9. Muddy color. It is the Mexican records. Okay. Great. Okay. I like this one. I'd like to bat myself under. Okay, so I gotta type it. I would like to baptize. I would like to baptize myself under a new name. And then, comma, a name more like the real me, comma, the one nobody sees. Cool. Name more like the real me nobody sees. Cool. Period. Quote. Get your quote marks around there. I know I didn't ask you guys to do direct quotes, but you can just kind of follow along, do what I do. If you don't do the quote marks, no big deal for now. All right. So let's run with this. Now we got our quotes. So I've already done all the hard work. I'm going to X those out. Oh shit. No, I want that assignment sheet. And then I can get rid of my things. And then I actually want one more thing open with the assignment sheet. So I know what I'm doing. I know I need 500 words. I know I need intro, support, conclusion. And as I discussed to you guys, we're going to do like 4 paragraphs. You can do 5 if you want. 3 is going to probably be too short. So don't do 3. Breakdown. All right, intro, body support, conclusion, right? What do I say about intro? I say, oh, context, labels are all around us. So I got to do context, meaning like the information surrounding it. We experience them every day from every angle of our lives. Preview what's to come. So I want a context, I want a preview. So let's do it. So labels affect identity. That's what you have to write about, right? Labels are words and numbers. Let's say labels are words, numbers, symbol, or any type symbol that represents another object, right? You know, humans deal with labels large and small from period from the label human. I'll quote this from the label human. Well, let's say from the broad label of human all the way down to the most narrow of labels, like shit, I don't know what a narrow, I'll just say cat lover or something, I don't know. Sure. Right. From the broad label of human all the way down to the most narrow of labels like cat lover, let's not say we, but people label each other in many ways. In many ways, it's fine. All the way. In many ways. People label each other for seemingly countless ideas, right? Now, so it's like in my life, then you want to transition to the point of the essay. In my life, you know, I've been called many different labels. And instead of called, let's say I've been associated with many different labels. Period. Some of these labels have caused me great distress. Like someone calls me stupid. I don't, you know, whatever. I don't know. I'm sure someone's called me stupid. But, oh wait, let's not start off with but. On the other hand, some of these labels have improved the way I view myself. Like when, I'll just say my girlfriend. Like when my girlfriend, she's the one that calls me smart, right? So we talked about everything. Now we need a thesis. You need to make a point with your essay. So we've got context, right? Just talk about labels in the big picture. Then you bring yourself into the essay because that's the whole point, right? Discuss how labels affect a person's sense of identity. Use yourself, okay? So now we got a thesis. Therefore, labels have a huge impact. I mean, you know, let's just say labels can have a drastic impact on the way people perceive their identity, right? This isn't like a home run essay, but I'm just showing you guys how you hit the notes. You need a topic sentence to start off every paragraph, except for the introduction, because then you just have like a first sentence. Topic sentence explains what's going to come up. Let's get this in there. Dork to punk in a week. Cool. So we're going to put this in this paragraph. I'll put it in there in a second. So I'm going to start off probably talking about like labels that have to do with like your personality, this transformation. Okay. Actually, let's talk about the name first. My bad. So my name is the most prominent, let's say is one of the most prominent labels in my life. It's the first label any stranger can get to know me by. And also the name and also the label, you know, my father will yell when I'm in trouble, right? My name is also how my coworkers communicate with me, how my girlfriend can put me into her phone book. What? Sounds good. Put me into her phone book. Sure. The funny thing, I'll say the only odd trait, the only odd component of my name is the fact that I wasn't the one who gave it to me. Now we're going to do our quote. Okay. So I'll say similar. You want to introduce it to Esperanza. house on Mango Street. I've had conflicted feelings about my name. Esperanza says, well, wait, let's just put it in the book. I would like to baptize myself in a new name, a name more like the real me, a real me knows, like, right. So it's like this was stated by Esperanza. I've had this thought, many times in my life. I wonder how would my life be different? People called me by a name I chose instead of the one my mother gave. I can't even say gave me. So it's like there, you know, then you need to conclude saying that labels affect identity, right? So it's like my name, biggest, my name, well, I already said that. So it's like, I cannot escape my name. And that's why it's had such a drastic impact on who I am, right? My identity. So that's 2 paragraphs down. One more paragraph, I need to talk about the dorks and the punks, right? So it's like in high school, there were different genres of people. They were named by, they were named typically, I'm sorry, not named, but let's say labeled. They were labeled typically by what their interests were. There was the band people, the jocks. Who else? The band people, the jocks. I don't even know. The nerds, cool kids. I don't know, like the smokers. The band got the artist, the art kids, and the punks. Sure. There are, well, there was the band people, the jocks, the nerds, cool kids, smokers, art kids, and punks. Right. Sure. Now you need to keep going with this. All of these labels helped to shorthand communication for peers, right? So it's like, I'm trying to explain how right, like being labeled like a punk or a queer or a jock or a smart kid or whatever, a nerd, whatever it is, it's like, it can diminish your identity in one sense, but on the other sense, it can also help you out, right? When you're taught, if you say, hey, yeah, that kid's a nerd, it's like, yeah, it's a little bit kind of derogatory. It's a little bit mean maybe, but also it's like, okay, instantly, you know how that you got a picture. It helps us move faster, right? But anyways, all these labels help shorthand communication for between peers. Granted, they could affect people negatively, or period. For example, if you were called a dork, it wouldn't feel good. You don't want to use you. If, let's say, if someone called another kid a dork, it wouldn't feel good. And then we'll say my Goda explains dorks and punks in her, oh God, what is it even? In her article, Still Me Inside. Okay. In her article, Still Me Inside. Period. Well, you gotta quote the title. Let's pop this puppy down there. Pop it. I had gone from dork to punk in a week, and as trivial as it seems, this transformation has had a great, right? So it's just like, Okay, so it's like she dyed her hair red and instantly saw a major transformation in how people treated her. You know, I'll just say I need to put in my experience here. I had a similar experience, whatever, when I actually dyed my hair. When I dyed my hair red as well. Well, this is stupid because I don't want to use the exact same thing. When I, you know, pierced my ear the first time, pierced my ears. Everyone had comments and questions, and the whole experience was positive for me, but in the end, greatly affected who I am. Good. Seems good. Because you want at the end to come back about the effect. We're always talking about the effect of labels. Make sure you're always talking about the effect of labels. I can't stress this enough. You want your essay to be organized. What else do I need? 500 words. I think I'm already there. MLA standards, sure. I need a conclusion too. So you come in here, you come back, essay breakdown conclusion. What does it say? It's like revert back, major points. So I mean, we'll go into conclusions later. I got notes on that. But you just want to summarize all your main points, my main points. So it's like label, you know, labels impact how people perceive themselves in major, let's just clip it there. Labels impact how people perceive themselves, right? From the positive associations and confidence boosts to the hurt feelings and, you know, crushed dreams. Labels, you know, play a major role in our lives from the beginning until the end. Okay. I need a final thought here. So it's like, you know, it's like the good and bad. A lot of good and bad. There's a lot of good and bad association with labels. I already said that, but is to think carefully when one goes out into the world. Like hot dogs, I don't know. That's good. Now, MLA, real quick, you guys, and I'm ending the video. So let's see. Times New Roman, 12 point, good. Times, double space, format, tools, tools. No, format, line spacing, dub, done. My name, instructor's name. Class, ALIT 099. What's the date? 9/23/2021. Title it Baby Label Maker. Labels make us. Sure. Good enough. What's the word count? Sweet. 511. Perfect. All right, that's it. Ship it. Good work, guys. Good luck. Let me know if you have questions.